So I've been contemplating doing this for a while now. Just took on a new plot, new allotment a couple of weeks ago. I've been contemplating doing videos, sorting it out, been thinking about it for a while, and I've had a few friends suggest that I start doing it. Not just for people obviously that might watch this video, but more for the fact that I can see what I do, and I think that's one thing that when you're taking over a plot and an allotment, it's easy to be overwhelmed and look at it and think you'll start doing stuff. It'll take a lot longer than what you think, and then you start losing hope, and then that's when people just leave allotments and then never return. So I thought, do videos, and then I can see the progress that's been made. And you don't have to do videos. I think just taking photos and just seeing like the before and afters is such a drastic change. And I should have done this really when I took on the plot a few weeks ago. I just wanted to get stuck in and get stuff done. I'll flip you around and then we'll go through what I've done and what I plan to do. Plot starts from like this shed here and it goes all the way down. I don't know, I think it's about 30 metres long. And I think we measured it at 7.9 metres wide. I'm not old school enough to know what rods that is. Someone might be able to tell me in the comments. So today, where am I going? I'll go this way. So today, we cut some of these trees down that are above the plot, because unfortunately, when looking at the sun comes from pretty much around over here, but then it swings around behind the trees, and all these trees, there's a nice, it's a really nice holly bush above. I've got a compost there that was someone's built. I've just reinforced it at the front, but all this, the foliage was pretty much just on top of the compost. It was leaning on the next door plot's shed. So a friend come down with a chainsaw, we got the ladders, and we trimmed most of it. That's the remnants, the remains of all the main twigs, and all this I'll think of something to do, maybe take it home and burn it. So when I took on this plot, there's these 3 long beds. The 2 trees here that the previous plot holder planted, I don't know what they are, so we'll see what they are in the summer, and if they're not something that I want, then I'll dig them up and I'll either move them or get rid of them. So my idea up at the top of here is these 3 beds I'm thinking about getting rid of, and then putting a fence from this corner and then coming all the way down, all the way across. Thinking about moving the greenhouse as well further down, because obviously up here we don't get that much sun, so I want to move it further down maybe, but we'll see how that goes. So these 3 I'm going to take out and put a fence around, and then I'm thinking about putting turf down, because I've got 3 children, so I want something nice for them to come up to, and then maybe put a little patio set so we can come up on a weekend when it's in the summer, maybe have a barbecue. The greenhouse is left, I need a few more I need to get some more glass, because this one is gone, and there's a couple of cracked ones in there, but we won't worry about that. From behind the greenhouse, we had 3 bins that were down here, and so that's all the rubbish that I've removed. Each one of these bins was full of rubbish. That bin there was full of cans, bottles, God knows what. I've got so much hose, because we've got water on this plot, luckily it's included. Plastic, I don't know what that's from, or maybe a polytunnel. Water butts that are just absolutely full of water and it just stunk. That one was particularly bad. It was full of metal and it was all rusted. There's a compost bin that's got more rubbish in, that's got rubbish in. There's just a lot of rubbish to get rid of, but if it's up here I can sort it out as we go on. If we move further down, and I'll tell you what else the plan is. So we've got 5 posts here, so we've got 5 rows of berry bushes that are all overgrown by weeds. I need to sort them out, sorry. So at the moment I'm just trying to clear out a path in the middle to make it a little bit easier. These ones weren't too bad. Someone's put membrane down, so all it was pretty much getting a brush and just basically just pushing everything down to one end, and then getting the spade and then picking it up and chucking it pretty much into the compost, because it's all mainly leaves and just grass weeds and stuff like that, but we'll just chuck it all in the compost. I don't know what berries are here. The plot, my neighbour on this side, on my right, he did mention some of them. I think they're raspberries. I think this is blackberry, and what be raspberries down there. I don't know what else is on here, so it's going to be a nice surprise when it all comes. But if we move further down, there's a load of herbs down here. There's a curry plant. I think there's mint as well, which is dead because of the frost, so we'll see what happens with that. But all this needs to be cleared. It's just taken over. I think they might be I can't remember now, but we'll soon see. And someone did tell me and I completely forgot now. I just had so much going on. Here, they're dead now, but they were globe artichokes. So I want to try and keep them in if I can. Once they start coming back through again in the spring, then I might dig them up and move them somewhere else. But there's a bed there. There's another bed here somewhere. I don't know. I have literally no idea what's down here. But there's a bed here that goes all the way across. I think someone's maybe put something down to try and stop the weeds. But until I start doing this, then I just don't know what the state of it is. So we'll sort that out. I've got to remove that because that's a little tree that's just taken root. I'm gonna have to dig out. This bed was covered, but it's been covered for so long, the weeds have just started coming through and pushing the membrane up, so I need to sort that out. That's all weeds that I've taken out that needs to go in the compost. Loads of strawberries down here that I want to dig out. All this is going to go. I don't know what that is. I think it was a stand that they use in garden centres for bulbs, so I want to sort that out and get rid of that. I was planning on maybe putting it in the greenhouse and then using it as like a seed start, but I don't know. It depends how good the wood is, but I don't think it's going to be any good. I don't know how long it's been sat out of here. All these posts I need to remove because I don't know what they're doing. This bed was covered, that bed's covered, so I just need to sort the weeds out on that. These two beds were both full of weeds, so this is where my plot starts from. So I've got from this corner, that's my water, so everyone's hose pipes are running down till here. This is my plot all the way back. So I've dug out this. I think this one was full of grass and weeds that I've dug out. I'm probably not going to bother covering it. Like, I'm hoping that the frost might kill most of the stuff on here. But if I need to cover it, we'll soon see, like, man. But I might just have to weed it again towards the spring. One I dug out as well. This had a few bits in, but I don't know. So we'll see what happens, like, man. But I've done quite a bit. Like I say, I've done these two beds, 2, 3. That long one there, 4, they were all covered. I don't know about that one up there with the blue plastic, so we'll cross that when we come to it. I've been pretty much working front and back and then towards the middle. Today I've been predominantly doing the back, clearing out majority of the branches that we cut down, so obviously they're all there. We'll figure something to do with them, like, and I've cleaned the pathways between these beds. There is a load of wood chip down there that we're allowed to use, so maybe I'll just put some wood chip down for now. Like, I've cleared all this up, cleaned all this, and then there's this gazebo thing. Like, I don't know if I'll keep it. Cleared out all behind, all down here. These are all left on the plot, all these MDPE pipes, and they'll come in useful for doing covers. But yeah, I just need to sort this rubbish out, man. I'll take this bin home because it's mainly recyclable, so I'm going to stick this in the car, take it home, dump it all in the recycling, and then I'll bring that back up, and then we'll crack on with a bit. But yeah, I'm thinking about moving this greenhouse though, like, but this is another thing as well. That green bin there, that was absolutely, it just stunk stale water. But you can see, like, the brown where it's stuff's been in there that's rusted, and this is what I pulled out. Luckily, the neighbour on the next plot allows me to use his wheelbarrow when I need to. So I don't know what these are. That's a burner. I think that might be like an oil lamp. Same with these. I don't know what they are. I really don't know what that is. But I'm going to chuck it out the front, and hopefully maybe a scrap man might pick it up and take it. We'll see. But yeah, I'm going to get rid of that on my way out. I'm literally about done now, so I'm going to go home. It's 2:10 in the afternoon. I think I've been down here since about 10. People are interested and want to see more of me working on the plot. I probably won't film me actually doing work because I think that's a bit boring. I'll do most of the highlights, obviously showing before and afters, like, if people are interested. Let me know and I'll make some more videos, like, and we'll see the progress that we make. This has been about 4 or 5 weekends now that I've been down here, and this is the level I've got it to now. We've still got a while yet till spring until we start planting and stuff. Hopefully by then, I'm hoping to get up to about 50% of this whole plot workable by then. We'll see how that goes. Well, what I'll do is, if I can, I'll put some pictures of the plot when I took it on. Unfortunately, I didn't get any video, but I didn't think I was going to do this, but after a few friends suggested, I'll give it a go. We'll go from there, like, and we'll see if people are interested in a follow-up video, and maybe give me some suggestions on what you think I should do. Move the greenhouse further down, or leave it there in situ, and then maybe, because another plan I thought about was putting a polytunnel, because obviously the plot is about 7.9 metres wide. I'm sure that's what we worked it out to. My plan was to get a 3x6 polytunnel, and maybe not even bothering sorting these beds out, and just taking the raised beds out that are here, and then digging it over, or just trying to get rid of all the weeds as best we can, and then put a big polytunnel on there, mainly for obviously chilies, tomatoes, mainly the warmer crops, so we can get a better crop off them. Because last year, well, I say last year, we're still in December. This year the chilies just I didn't get that great of harvest off the chilies. There was a struggle to ripen them. They never really got going, so I think that's mainly down to lack of sun. We had it was warm, but it's just sun. We just didn't have much of it. If you want to comment and just say that you'd like to see a follow-up video, and I'll try and get down to the comments and reply, and just tell me what you think I should do. To be honest, I think the way I'm working it is working. If you want to see more, just let me know in the comments. I'll do another video. I should be back. It's Saturday today, so I might be back down tomorrow to do a bit more. Mainly trying to get rid of this rubbish that we've got. But there's so much. Like all the hoses. There's so many hoses all connected together. I don't know if that's all from people off this plot or other people along, but I don't know. And I'm not speculating, but we just know we know we've got to get rid of it. So I'll probably end up taking that home, and with how much is here, and I might be getting rid of all these as well. So if no one wants them, I'll probably end up having to take them to the tip. Unfortunately, if you've got to do it, you've got to. I've got to clear the plot ready, and then we'll look at some sort of, I don't know, water system, maybe to try and collect some rainwater. Maybe might be an idea to put an IBC down there and running some guttering across, and then putting a big IBC here. I mean, we have got water on the plot, it's down the bottom. I mean, yeah, this probably ain't going to be a long video. Like, it's mainly to gauge interest, if people are interested in obviously watching, seeing the progress and seeing how we do. And then hopefully during spring, hopefully people follow along. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you want to see some more, and maybe put your suggestions down as well. Appreciate you watching, and sorry for my sniffling. It's so cold today, like my hand's freezing holding my phone. Yeah, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go home, get something warm to eat and something warm to drink, and then we'll tackle some more tomorrow. So thanks people that are watching, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. So see you later. Bye bye.